I push it all the way up back. That's the worst.
Hey, come on, man. I done spent way too much fucking money on vehicles past fucking week. Ain't been spending no more. I mean, speaking of which, I just ordered a radiator cap for the Jeep. Got to buy some coolant. It's the first time in a long time I've had to say when I get paid, because we've been doing so well. I mean, I got nothing to complain about, right? I mean, you know, we got a lot of debt now because I'm a dipshit and I put too much on credit cards. But, you know, who doesn't, right? I mean, you know, at least at one time or another, typically we all do that a little bit, but whatever. It's, once I just settle down and tighten the belt a little bit, we can start throwing money at that shit and pay it off, which we'll do pretty quickly. But, you know, gotta freaking do what you gotta do, right? But anyway, it's been a long time since it's been this broke, even though we're not technically broke, but just, you know, been like, had to actually wait to payday to really like get something I want to get, instead of just like getting it on credit and then paying it off on payday. But because all this car repair shit, like we weren't planning on dropping $1,200 on on the repair right there. So that with a couple of, you know, this $400 for the starter and the window another $300 and all this shit. Like we weren't planning on spending all this money, so very quickly it depleted all of our savings and then some. So anyway, when I get paid, I will invest in wow. So they're freaking, I think dude's getting, well, I know dude's getting a pool, and I guess it's going to be a prefab pool because he cut trees on both sides of the roads. So unless he was just doing people favors, I think they have to have this thing cut out for them to bring it in or something. That's the only thing I can figure. I don't know. I don't know why else they'd cut every fucking tree on both sides of the road and all that, but they fucking did. Rode through here on my bike last night and I saw them in the process of cutting them all down, so I don't know. There's going to be a pool there, I guess, but I don't know why they'd cut these down if they didn't, unless they needed to fucking bring the thing in, bring the equipment in, whatever it is. So. Or maybe some of those on that side were just bad, were just rotten, and they needed to be taken down. I don't fucking know, but oh yeah, that must be it, because surely they could have brought it in from this side. So they must have been bad trees or something. People must have wanted them down or something. I don't know. Old ass motherfucking Mercury Grand Marquis. Oh my god. I had a 1976 Mercury Grand Marquis LTD. That stands for limited edition for those of y'all that don't know. With a motherfucking burgundy interior, plush like velvet it was. And not leather, it was like super soft, and a motherfucking 8-track player. How you doing? How you doing? That was like my biggest land boat ever. I think it was probably legitimately bigger than the car I would have inherited had my brother not wrecked.
The 1970 Buick Electra 225. Whee!
What in the actual fuck kind of car is that? What the fuck is an Equus? EQUUS. Never even heard of that shit. If you don't go in front of this fucking car, dude. Apparently it stands for slow. Apparently that's what it must mean, slow. Yeah, I freaking did. So this is the old lady's birthday gift. And I really wanted to get her the oh, look at my sexy ass fucking legs. Oh, my sexy ass legs. I really wanted to get her the $200 and some odd model that has a bar on it that's adjustable so that you can raise and lower the platform accordingly, so you can have your feet like up at an angle like this as opposed to flat. And indeed, you can angle it so that it can massage your calves as well, which would be nice. Nonetheless, I was able to pick this up for just over $100 on Amazon due to two coupons. Two coupons? You say coupon or coupon? That I was able to apply. It's got heat, optional. It's got 3 different settings of air and massage intensity, and it's got a 15-minute and a... Really? There you go. A 15-minute and a 30-minute timer. Oh, so that was 15 minutes earlier. Yeah, I don't know if I could take 30 minutes, but I'm going to try. I got this for about $102. It's normally like $130, but I had a $10 coupon and a $15 coupon. So, yeah. It's like $107 I think I paid after tax. And I have Prime, so it was free shipping. And it is pretty phenomenal. For even $130, you can't really go wrong. These sleeves come out so you can wash them, you know. And you put just from putting your stanky ass feet in there, though I have just gotten out of the shower, so. But yeah, it's a little loud, but not too bad. It's pretty strong. The compression squeezes the air in it, squeezes these bags, like inflates these bags and squeezes them to your feet, which increases the pressure of the massage points underneath. And it seems like it's basically a repeating cycle that works over your whole foot. Got some rollers out of the middle and some little spinny things under the balls in the front of your feet, and not really sure what happens on the heel. And there's a little bit of toe action depending on the length of your foot. I'm closer to a size 12, so a little bit less in the toe action department on my end. But nonetheless, I would highly recommend this for minimal use. Minimal use. I've only used it, you know, we got it today, so I can't really say. But yeah, I'll have some time to use it before I post this video. So if anything changes, if it seems like it's oh man, that's orgasmic. Oh my god, seems like it's not performing well, I will update. But otherwise, it's stick to my original conclusion. Because yeah, I used it for a solid 15 minutes today on high everything. Towards the end, it got a little bit heavy, and I think I turned the air compression down to medium. But yeah, I don't even, it's obviously heated, but it's not enough to even be discomforting at all. But I will get back to my T2. I apologize. Oh, it's going to be so loud, but I want to tell you that I don't have my other camera with me, and I want to tell you this quick story before I forgot. So, you know, I got my fuck Trump and my Black Lives Matter flag out. And I get a FedEx delivery this morning from a FedEx driver I've never seen before. Normally, my FedEx drivers, I got this little black lady, like middle-aged, like me, and then I got this white lady who may or may not be right-wing. The little white lady, she's tatted up, but you know, down south that could mean, you know, typically that means you're a more liberal personality, but in the south that could just mean you're a fucking redneck. So, you know. I don't know her well enough to say one way or t'other. But yeah, so no, this is a chick I'd never seen before. And as soon as she gets around my peach trees and can see my Black Lives Matter flag, her face turns to a grimace like she just threw up in her mouth and is gonna have to swallow it back down. And then she saw the fuck Trump 2020 and she just about shit herself. At least according to the visible reaction I saw occur, and it was everything she could do to pull herself together and give me a thank you and have a nice day as she gave me my package. But yeah, that was fucking awesome. It's the little things in life. It's the little things. Where there were once 6, there are now 3. You son of a bitch. What are you doing? What are you doing? On my window. You motherfucker. Are you praying? Are you praying terrible? You frickin' best be. Oh. You think it's time to clean my window, or can I go another 2-3 years?
You say you love me, I say you crazy. We're nothing more than friends. You're not my lover, more like a brother. I know you since we were like 10. Yeah, don't mess it up, talking that shit. Only gonna push me away, that's it. When you say you love me, that made me crazy. Here we go again. Don't go look at me with that look in your eye. You really ain't going nowhere without a fight. You can't be reasoned with them, don't be impolite. I've told you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,000 times. Haven't I made it obvious? Haven't I made it clear? Want me to spell it out for you? F-R-I-N-D-S. Haven't I made it obvious? Haven't I made it clear? Want me to spell it out for you? F-R-I-N-D-S. F-R-I-N-D-S. Have you got no shame? You looking insane, turning up at my door. It's 2 in the morning, the rain is pouring. Haven't we been here before? Don't mess it up, talking that shit. Only gonna push me away, that's it. Have you got no shame? You looking insane. Here we go again. So don't go look at me with that look in your eye. You really ain't going nowhere without a fight. You can't be reasoned.
I'm feeding these cats too much, so there's cat shit everywhere. Needless to say, I gotta get that thing today and move it out in yonder field. The right freaking hex thing. Not quite the right size. Shit back where it belongs. You can see how black that fucking transmission. I mean, it's hardly red at all. It's just got a red tint. You can see some of the red in the streaks, maybe. I mean, I can't. I don't know if you can pick it up on camera. But yeah, that's why I'm slipping gears. Okay, well, as you can see, I flushed it a little bit at the end. Maybe you can see. I'm just going to open a new bottle for the fill. I'm probably going to do all this at least one more time. It sucks when it doesn't start.
And I push it all the way up back to That's the worst.
Alrighty then, yay. So I hear Ruger barking last night, and the old lady's like, "Ruger's barking." I was like, "Yeah, I know, I hear him. I'm go see what's up." And so I run out there. I run to the door. I don't run to the door. I walk to the door, and open the door, and whistle for him. And no sooner than I get the whistle out of my mouth, as this motherfucker come tearing up on the porch with the possum in his mouth. So I immediately shut the fucking door. I don't want him bringing the possum inside. And then I see him drop it. And then I open the door and he comes inside and I put him in his house. And then I have a board inside and I pick that board up, a 2x4, and I scrape that possum off the porch onto the yard. And then I start thinking better of it and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna come out in the morning and see this fucking possum. I'm gonna forget about it and I'm gonna come out and step on the porch and see it. And I'm gonna shit myself. So let me go ahead and go out and move it. And so I go out and it's full on fucking like raising its, see there's a piece of wood I used. And it's full on fucking raising its eyebrows and shit at me. And opening its mouth and giving me the silent hiss and shit. And I'm like, oh, he's still alive, but there's blood in his mouth. And so I'm not sure of the situation. And but I proceed to use this hoe, this here hoe. Sorry ants, I know y'all really wanted a home there, but I'm not gonna be able to allow that. And I use this here shovel to scrape them up, and I put them over yonder on wood line, dumped them out. And I was gentle when I scooped them up, and then gentle when I, you know, let him slide out of the shovel. And he's gone this morning, and I don't smell him or see him around. So hopefully I'm gonna take that as a sign that he actually survived and that his wounds were superficial. Because possums are good. They eat ticks and shit. Possums are good. But cat shit is bad. So I'm about to move this whole fucking apparatus off into yonder field. What's up with all these fucking anthills everywhere? Look at all these bitches. Y'all are not hungry. Fuck you. Alright, I'm sure I missed 5 or 6 piles and I'll be stepping in those momentarily. I apologize if y'all are in Corona mask vision. But so I sent in my freaking Rossi, you know, 38 special, right? 6-shot little 38 special for warranty repair under recall conditions, and it could not be repaired, so they sent me this Taurus 605 as a replacement. So not the gun I had, and it's way small. I mean, look at the tiny little handle. Like, it's not a huge fan of it. Look at the tiny little handle. Like, not the biggest fan of it. But whatever, we're gonna go shoot it. Getting close up. Alright, let's see which one's right. Let's see what runs out first, me or the battery. Now that I look at this thing, it is at a hell of a slant. Hopefully the whole thing doesn't collapse.